Hello everyone! So today we're going to talk about the dressing room incident. So my roommate and I were out shopping today at the mall because she had to buy some business casual outfit for an interview. And we had been there for a while now, just looking through the racks of clothes when we needed to finally use the dressing room. There was no one at the dressing room, and you know they usually give you a number and count your stuff to make sure you don't shoplift and stuff. So we went up to the desk and we asked the woman, "Excuse me, ma'am, do we just use the dressing room or..." And then she responded with this. "Do you just use the dressing room?" Of course you can, darling. Lucinda, did you hear that? Can they use the dressing room? What's that supposed to mean? So we started walking to the dressing room, and any normal person would just be, okay, cool, time to use the dressing room. But considering who I am, this is what went through my head. What's that supposed to mean? Was I just supposed to assume? A normal person would just assume, oh god, does she think I'm weird? She probably does. This is why I can't make friends! People think it's sweet that I'm polite, but it's just uncomfortable sometimes. When I was talking to the woman, I was trying to be as polite and do I need to use anything? And they see it as sweet, but it makes me so uncomfortable. Cause then I'm just there did I do the right thing? This is awkward. But in all seriousness, it was a little weird that there was no one attending even the fitting room. Okay, on to the next just as traumatic topic, midterms. I realized as a sophomore that midterms are death. Either you're doing pretty well and midterms stressed you out just because they put a little more emphasis on the tests, or you realize how hard you're sucking. Because of this, you might want to try to drop a class or know that you really need to buckle down and get those grades. But there are some students, like myself, who took the bare minimum credit hours. So even if I was failing a class, I couldn't drop it because I'd lose my scholarship. So with the added stress of midterms, I've lost a lot of sleep. And what's even better, I don't drink coffee. What's caffeine? I wouldn't know. Caffeine doesn't affect me. The only time caffeine works for me is when I have tea with milk in it. Don't ask me why, it just works that way. On top of midterms, my roommates are sick. So that means with the lack of sleep, the added stress of midterms, and the poor nutrition that every college student has, I have yet another thing trying to affect my health. Sick roommates. People might think that it's not too hard to stay healthy when you have a roommate that's sick, but it is. And I don't have just one roommate that's sick, I have two. Personally, I think I'm gonna get sick soon anyway because of the lack of sleep and the added stress, because that really messes up your immune system. But yes, if you don't see another video by me, that's because I died of the plague. Hope to see you back next week, guys.